Hey everyone, Sophia-Helene. Um, it is a, hang on. It is a beautiful day right now. It's overcast and there's a slight breeze and it is just a little bit chilly. And it's exactly my kind of weather. And I know what that sounds like, guys. I really do. That sounds weird. But this is what I like. I'm not squinting. There's no way I'm going to sweat. Um, and it's really, really nice. Uh, so I've got some work on the video done. Uh, while the lighting is good, I've had some trouble with the lighting in my room. So I'm going to move back into the living room to film, and it should be pretty good. I'm gonna do that in violation of the Sabbath today, so that I can have it out on Monday. Because it's actually a new program that I'm using. The reason that I had to the program was on my other computer, but since I downloaded it, or rather, since the computer has died, they've upgraded the program. So I could no longer download the old version from the website. So I just paid $60 for a program that I'm fairly certain is not that much different from the one I was using. Which, I'm kind of pissed about, but that's that's kind of the way things work these days. So here's hoping that it's not so different that I don't know how to use it anymore. What else is new? Oh, a lot actually. So my amateur modeling career is starting to pick up, actually. I have I've met with a lady, super nice photographer. I have a shoot next Sunday. And oh yeah, by the way, this suburban nightmare that you see all around you, it's going bye-bye. Because I got the new job, I now have enough money to move out. So I've been looking around and I found a lovely, charming little place downtown, extremely downtown. When I say this place is downtown, I mean 4 blocks from the Capitol. But yeah, so things are really, really going really, really well for me right now. I happen to be way up at the moment, and I'm going to use that to dive back into the videos. So I just wanted to let you know why and how specifically things had gotten complicated now that they're sorted, and my plan going forward, because you guys are not paying to never hear from me. That would be a way easier gig for me, but less fulfilling for you. So I'm working on it, and I'll have it up hopefully Sunday or Monday. And then Tuesday, I start working normal hours. I've been doing half days at work since I got the job for training. And we're moving to normal 8 to 5:30 hours starting Tuesday. And I'll have my own desk. I'll have a chair. and a base salary and commissions, and it's going to be amazing. Anyway, I just kind of wanted to, we haven't had one of these chats in a while, so I thought it'd be nice to catch up. So my conversion has been pushed back a little bit. We don't know exactly when or how far yet, but the original plan was to go to the mikveh and do the Beit Din and do the conversion the first week of December, so that I would receive my first aliyah on December 7th. Which is, of course, the end of the annual enrollment period for Medicare Advantage. It is our money-making time. And December 7th, a Shabbat, I cannot miss. I will be required to work. It is a condition of my employment. I explained the difficulty, and they were like, sorry, that's the one day. Okay. Well, I'm filming this on Shabbat, so fine. I'm mad about it, but fine. So I've been working with the rabbi to get it all, worked out. I've been practicing tropes so that on my conversion, I'll actually be able to lane my first aliyah. So, I figured, okay, for those who don't know what that sentence means, an aliyah is an honor in which you're called forward to read from the Torah. However, most people can't read Hebrew well enough to read the Torah, especially since it's very complicated because the Torah has no diacritical markings, so you don't know what the vowels are, and there's very little, if any, grammatical markings. So in place of that, the rabbi has put together a system of cantillation. So, for example, it sort of stands in for grammatical parts of speech. So there are different patterns that are sung. I'll have to pull up. Oh, I can do the hafta. So one of the things that we do in every service is the Shema, which is, the actual Shema is, you cover your eyes. It's Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. And that's, fun. There's more to it than that. It's actually about 5 paragraphs long. And one of them is called the Hafta, and it is actually cantillated. So the actual words are, part of the actual words is V'ahavta Adonai Elohecha I can't remember. Anyway, the point is, when you actually say it with the cantillation, it becomes V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha. I can't remember. I don't have it memorized. There's a siddur for a reason. Anyway, yeah. So, learning how to do that on the Torah is kind of important, and it's a skill called laning. So, being able to read the Torah with the cantillations that, again, are not present in the actual scroll, you have to know it, is it's a skill that there's not all that many people who want to stay proficient in it, and I think it would be fun to be able to chant my first aliyah. So I've been working on that, which is problematic because I don't know what my first aliyah is going to be, because we don't have a date anymore. And it's a shame because originally my first aliyah was going to be this piece that I just like really resonate with, like it meant something to me. It was the portion of Genesis where Rachel and Leah are basically having a baby birthing contest. And like, okay, I have a massive inferiority complex. I'm not going to try to assign causation to that, but I do. I have a massive inferiority complex. Rachel is kind of my, like, I really resonate with, or Leah, rather. Leah, I really resonate with Leah's whole thing in that. Like, okay, so one of her sons, she named, I can't remember what the name was, but the name was a portmanteau. And this is in Hebrew, by the way. Like, you read it and you're like, how is that a portmanteau of anything? Well, you have to read it in Hebrew. So it's a portmanteau of, I can't remember what the first thing is, but also, God has heard my cries. And then the other part of the portmanteau was, maybe now my husband will love me. And I was reading it, I read the footnotes and I was like, I mean, damn, girl, but that's a whole ass mood. But damn, girl. We're not getting into the implications of why and how exactly I relate to that. Not doing it. Point is, I do. And I wanted that to be my first aliyah. And now it won't be. And I don't know what my first aliyah is going to be. So, a little bit hard to practice for it. But, we'll get there. Anyway, yeah. That's the hashtag content for me, I guess. I'm about to get to the grocery store. I'm walking to the grocery store. Sometimes I do this. Today I'm doing it because it's Shabbat, and while I could technically drive to the grocery store under the terms of the arrangement with the car, I'm not supposed to, if I can help it. And this grocery store is close enough that, like, I can help it. So, doing some light shopping today. Anyway, I'm glad I was able to catch up to you. I feel really good about this. I'll talk to you guys later, and I'll have the video up by Monday, okay?